Here we are at the Dorset Steam Fair. There's lots to look at and see here, so we'll go around and have a look. Look at everything that there is to offer today at the Dorset Steam Fair. I just love the smell that these things are giving off. It's just a shame you can't smell them. It is absolutely smelly, but it's a lovely smell. Got a green one down there, we'll have a look at him in a minute. The amount of cleaning that ever goes on with these engines first thing in the morning. These are absolutely beautiful engines, these are. Absolute detail that goes into cleaning the brass. Absolutely fantastic piece of equipment. Yesterday's technology is today's heritage. Most of them are up and running now, ready for the day ahead. Got a very impressive lineup of smoky steam engines here, look. All road rollers. And yes, you can call them steam rollers, because they are all powered by steam. Well, look, that's a nice one, isn't it? Oh, roadside. Let's go and have a look at some more, shall we? Got here stationary engines. Steam yachts, the only ones left in existence. this car is particularly interesting. It's an Austin 3 litre. When was the last time you saw one of those? You've got a little Hillman next door. There are some Vauxhalls. Got the tail end of a Capri there as well. And there's another Hillman on the end. Oh, and on the end is Mark 1 Capri. Here's a little Austin. Looks like they've been to Hawaii. And you got a little frog-eyed Sprite. Oh, we all know what that is. Morris Traveller. Got an Austin Morris 1800 there, effectively known as Land Crab. This car was replaced in 1975 by the 2200 1800, which later went on to become Princess. And of course everyone's familiar with these two cars, Mark II Ford Cortina and a Mark I Ford Escort. Of course all the big heavy duty stuff is over there, and that's what we're going to go and have a look at. You got a 1983 Transit truck there. I mean, it wasn't all that long ago that they were a common sight on our roads. Now here it is, classed as a classic. But this is the classic Mark I diesel. And that could be a genuine 66 plate. Now here it is, a classic. Let's go and have a look at some more of the vehicles that are here. There we've got a Foden, followed by a Thames Trader, and then we've got an ERF. Next to that comes a Foden. I like the way some of these trucks have been given names. That one's called Lady Jane. And that must be where the buses are. So let's go and have a look at the buses. There are just so many lorries to get in film. So we'll just take you up slowly, looking at all the Bedfords and the Fords. And there's an Albion, look. There's two Albions actually. You got an ERF Merlin.
Could we have your attention please, calling the owner of a silver car parked in the North Car Park, registration number Papa Echo 54 Hotel Whiskey Bravo. That's a silver car parked in the North Car Park, Papa Echo 54 Hotel Whiskey Bravo.
And Ford's on the end.
Return to it, you've left your lights on. Thank you.
Fantastic old kit, isn't it? What we've got here is a little Bedford van. It's a 69 on an H which means that it was the last of this particular one to be made. Compared to the Transit, it is tiny. I can remember these little vans. I can remember the distinctive noise that the back doors made when they were opened. Next to it is an old Dodge. I don't know if you can make out just how basic it all was inside. Those are obviously not the original seats, as the original seats would have been red. But it's a nice little example. Of course, if you look around the show, you can get a good idea of how big this actually is. If you've never been to the Dorset Steam Fair before, I definitely recommend coming. It's definitely a nice day out. Got a miniature fairground. Oh look, with trains. Fantastic. A little train comes out.
Seeing a mallard somewhere.
Are you?
Well, you've got no house on fire.
Yeah. You've got no mallard.
Right.
You've got one at home.
Grandmother's
Nice tawny owl. Is he going to look? No, he's going to have a wash. Oh, I don't know, perhaps he's going to look. There he is. African spotted eagle owl. Barn owl asleep. And where have we got? Oh look, got a little owl. To me, that is some kind of road building going on here. What are they doing? I suppose that's how it would have been 100 years ago. What's all that in there for? Fernie. Here come some beasts of lorries, scows. Listen to that noise. remember these, don't we? Who didn't have a chopper? And next to it, if you can see it, there's a purple tomahawk and a budgie. I've never seen one like that before. Of course, there are lots of bikes here. Some of them look very uncomfortable. That one is, look at the saddle. Look at this lot. Look at the little one there with the horse. And that one there looks like a wooden one. And you've got a scooter there as well. You've even got a push bike with a sidecar to take a dolly for out. So you've got all kinds of bicycles in this tent. They do look uncomfortable. I think I'll keep my mountain bike.